I just started. So that's yours. I'll put those on the chair. Now, the chair, so that's
How do you catch a camera? Sneak up on.
Good evening, Mr. Corral. How are we doing? We good? All right, let's start with some stretches. Here we go. Stretch up. You can push out like this. You can shake out your hands a little bit. If you can, grab your hands in the back and lift up slightly. Do not hurt yourself, please. There you go. Shake that out. Shoulder circles. Hands in the front and push. Good. Very nice. And shoulder circles. One more time. Very nice. Can you massage your face? And massage the muscles around your larynx. And roll your head around a little bit. And go the other direction. Very nice. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Out on SH. And release. Good. Deep breath in. Out on S. And release. Good. Did we talk about that I worked with a singer recently who said there's some scientific evidence that if you breathe in slowly through your nose, it has health benefits? Are we have that? Yeah. So try that. If you can, it's allergy season, right? I really can't much of the time. But if you can, breathe in through your nose. Out on SH. Good. Now take one more breath in and hum any note you like. Good. Can you make a major chord? Adjust your note if you need to. Keep humming. Keep humming. Yeah. There it is. Keep listening. Very interesting. I'm hearing a chord start to happen. We'll talk about what it is in a second. Good? Pause. Whatever you heard in the room, can you sing on a hum? Go. Good. Pause. So I heard this, and then some, which is a minor chord, and then some people tried to make it major. Using this note instead, and we didn't quite get all the way there. We had a little bit of that, which is great. Do you know the poem Fern Hill? Anybody know the Dylan Thomas poem called Fern Hill? Yeah. There's an amazing piece of music by a composer named John Corigliano that sets Fern Hill, and It's this amazing poem about going from being a kid to being an adult and like looking back on your life. And it ends with this amazingly enigmatic line that says, time held me green and dying, though I sang in my chains like the sea. Which is, yeah, well, it's a lot. And the way that the composer sets it is the whole song is like this. Like not major or minor. It's just not major or minor at all. And then at the very end, he ends it like this. Just like you just sang. Major and minor at the same time. Which is really interesting. So that's good. Can you try a major chord on one of these notes? Pick anyone that you like and be creative. On a hum, go. If you're on this one, keep it high. Right. Very nice. Okay. Hold on. Can you try? Yeah, you picked D flat major, so I couldn't play the scale. Sorry about that. Try it 2, ready, go. Fa, 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 fa. Nice. Can you do ha 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 ha? And keep one hand here. We're going to try to really engage. Sorry, I'm so short. We're going to try to really engage these muscles. Ha 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 ha. Try it. Ready, go. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Nice. T-A-T-R-T-O. Ready, go. T-A-T-R-T-O. Good. Do you remember the throwing of leaves? T-A-T-R-T-O. I still have leaves in my yard because I didn't do a good enough job last fall. Yeah, pretend like you're picking up a huge pile of leaves and chucking them in the air. Ready, go. T-A-T-R-T-O. Good, and the biggest throw is on O. Try again. Ready, go. T-A-T-R-T-O. Very nice. T-A-T-R-T-O. Just basses. Nice basses, just altos. Everybody. Tenors. Nice sound tenors, sopranos. Everybody. Everybody. Ready, go. Okay, and let's try one of these. Do you remember? Can you try one of those? If you don't remember this, follow along with everybody else. Sorry. What if they don't remember it? Then we're gonna see how it goes. Here we go. 1, 2, go. There you go. So That was pretty close. We get E, A, O, E, A, O. It's a little longer on the E, and then we'll be good. Try here. 1, 2, go. E, A, O. E, A, O. E, A, O. E, A, O. Very nice. Could I have basses on this note? Soprano, or sorry, tenors, altos, sopranos. Good. Can we do it again without singing first? Because it's that time. So just listening. Okay. Sing that chord on Ma. Ready, go. Ma. Good. Think of the word powerful and sing it on Ma. Ready, go. Ma. Think of the word frightened and sing it on Ma. Ready, go. Ma. Good. Sad. Yeah, even though it's a major chord, that's right, very nice. How about exuberant? Okay, thank you very much. Have a seat if you're standing. We're going to go through a lot of songs tonight. Thank you for your patience. We started a couple minutes late. We had everybody coming from sectionals, which was great. Were your sectionals good? Yes. Thank you very much to our leaders, putting in a ton of work to help everybody. I don't know where the chair is. Okay. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get my order out. That's it. Okay, let's start with turn around, please. And just like last week, soloists can come up here, and not like last week, we now have microphones for you. Very exciting. So soloists can come up when, so if you're in the trio for this one, come on up, and we will practice it together. Hello. What's up? Yes. Terrific. There we go. Okay. Who are we missing? To go to my list. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she said she had some family
Right. Okay, okay. Very good. So we'll practice tonight with 2. We'll go from there. Thank you. Okay, let's try from the beginning. I encourage you. Tonight in rehearsal, we will practice at the beginning, and then we will try things where I will say, please don't use your music. Okay, so if you want to sort of structure your time as I'm looking at my music first, and then I'm getting prepared to put it down, that's fine. If you want to try the whole part without your music, you want to try it once first without your music, all the better. Okay? I'll leave that up to you for now. Sorry, Ruth. You ready for can we go right from the beginning? Okay. 1, 2. Sopranos and altos. Where are you going, my little one? So don't use the Thank you. Turn around and you're 2. Turn around and you're 4. Turn around and you're a young girl going out. Tenors and basses join. pause for a minute. Can you please feel this more like a waltz and less like turn around is going to really sort of hinder us. We need turn around. It's the same tempo, turn around, but it's flowing a lot. Turn around and you're a young girl going out of my door. Does that make sense? Here's 108. Okay, but I want you to think, it has to dance a little bit, yeah? Okay, can we try from the beginning one more time with Ruth? Sorry, Ruth. Beginning. Yes, definitely sway. Especially now. Turn around and you're two. Turn around and you're four. Turn around and you're a young. That's the feel. Keep it up, tenors and basses. Turn around. Turn around. Lots of alto here. Keep it moving forward. We're slowing down. Two of our solo trio will start in a second.
Turn around and you're tiny. Turn around and you're a young, my great days of your.
This is you. Now it's the Ruth show. That's good. Where are you going? Right. So at the end, we'll do a natural fade out, which means when you're done singing your note, just be done singing. Do. We're getting soft. I'm so soft. Can't be heard right over there. I'm just going to go. And stop. Even if other people are continuing and I'm going like this, it's fine. Does that make sense to everybody? Let's work backwards a little bit. Those fermatas will not be that long. I was just proving a point. So make sure you know that those pauses are there, okay? Could we just do that last going out of, and this will be like we're actually going to do it, but don't rush it, okay? Yes? Thank you, I'll talk about that in 1 second. Thank you. Ready? Going out of, ready? And 1, 2. Going out of Get softer. We're going to hold on for a minute and then we'll stop. Can't all go on just a little bit longer. Very nice. Does that feel okay? Can you back up now, please, to measure 93. This is page 21 in your packet. This is so hard to feel when you are seated and staring at music. So in a minute, after I explain, I'm going to invite anybody who would like to stand. And whether you're standing or seated for this next time through, we need to feel some motion in our bodies. We need to feel some sway, or we need to feel just like a little flow. When we get out of tempo is when we do not have the pulse somewhere in our body, okay? So this is a very complex music concept that I'm going to try and do in like 30 seconds, because it's the key to this whole piece. Feeling this feeling of 3 is not a fast 3. If we go too fast, and I think you're aware of this, we'll start getting, where are you going, my little one, which is not right. That's too fast, okay? But here's the problem. Right now we're going, where are you going, which is fine. My little one, little one. I'm exaggerating. But whenever you have anything else that happens, particularly like around beat 2, we start to slow down. Okay? It's particularly challenging when we get to turn around and you're a young girl going out of my door. It's more words than we typically have, and rather than fitting them into our tempo, we are slowing down to accommodate the words. Please don't do that. Okay? So here's how we do it. It's feel. Okay? So when I'm up here going like this, you sing it in a very blocky way. And when I'm up here going like this, we slow down because I'm not giving you individual beats. So I want all of you to be thinking about the pulse with an extra emphasis on the downbeat, like you're swaying or doing a waltz or something like that. And then I'm going to try and show you the pattern as best I can, whatever I think we need in that moment. In general, we are not ever going too fast. I'll tell you if we do. Okay? So keep it moving forward. It's forward momentum in this song because it's like a dance. Does that make sense? Okay, can we try that, demonstrating that from 93? Please, we'll be standing a lot tonight and being physically into the music that we're doing. Please treat your body the way that you need to tonight. Just make sure you can sing. Okay? So Ruth, can we have our notes at 93? Bass does good job in this section. We start here, it's a little bit unexpected. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Keep it going, basses. Turn around, and 2. That's it. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Lots of alto. Go altos. Nice. Very nice. That's the right feel. Did you feel it?
Yep.
That's totally it. Now, that's hard work. But every time we do this song, we have to get into that particular headspace. Yes? You feel okay? All right, have a seat. Thank you. I was going to say something else about that, and I've now forgotten. Oh yeah, no, we'll get there. Soloist, can you hang here for a second? We're going to do a little more. Is that okay? You're not off the hook yet. Sorry. Okay. Good. We're going to go back to the solo trio for a minute and do that one more time. It sounds great. Yeah. Things like the balance of our three voices is something that we'll do in the dress rehearsal. So this goes for everybody. Things related to balance with sections or with individuals on microphones is something that we'll address in the dress rehearsal when we're actually in the space. So it may be perfect tonight, it may be perfect in here, it might not be. That doesn't really mean very much in terms of what it will be in the hall. Okay? So don't stress too much about that, whether you're a soloist or a member of the section. I have had a lot of discussion about the words in the second verse of this piece. I just spoke or emailed about it with our arranger, who would prefer that we keep the words the same as they are on the page here. Okay. So I want to contextualize this for us. So this Nick Page arranged this piece, and I think, you know, let me back up. We thought about changing the word wife in this song because the word wife in the context that it's in right now sort of sits a little bit differently for me than it did when this song was written. I don't know, I wasn't around when this song was written, but I want to point out why. So the way that it is right now is to me connected to maybe an implication for what a progression of life looks like, and that things that fall outside of that, you know, implication are perhaps not allowed for within the context of the song. The other side of this coin is that the songwriter who originally wrote the song had it with a purpose in mind, probably about a very specific person or a very specific family situation. And so I just briefly checked in with Nick about this, and since it's his arrangement, and he's going to be at the concert, I wanted to make sure we didn't make changes without his permission. And he asked us to keep it the same. So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like for us to, by the way, the reason we're doing that is because we wanted to honor the original songwriter's intentions for what they wanted and not presume that we knew what they would do today. So that's the background. So that's what we're going to do. But I want to contextualize this for you. I think this moment of the song can be a specific example about a specific person that this song is about, okay? And I don't want us to represent, this is going to be in your brains and probably nobody else's, but I don't want us to represent this as like the same flow of life for every person, right? And there are a lot of things about this song that if we wanted to be representative of all people, we might change. And so I want you to use your minds to build a story of a person. Maybe it's somebody you know, maybe it's somebody who you think the songwriter knows, and use that as the impetus for singing this. But keep the words the same as they are on the sheet. Does that make sense to everybody? Thank you. Thank you. A period piece, sure. Yes? So you may need to change some lyrics sheets. You may need to make some adjustments, okay? But so we're going to sing what they are in the music, and it's just the word wife instead of the word mom that comes up in this verse, which is what we considered changing to. Okay? Clear enough? Thank you for that disclaimer. So can we try measure 50 with the trio? Here are your notes. Okay, so microphones, like, yeah, and yeah. And you know, it doesn't have to be right up here for right now, but I think these ones do a pretty good job of picking up from maybe a little closer, like a couple inches away. Yeah, good, let's give it a try. Here are your notes one more time. Okay, and 1, 2, 3.
Where are you going? Days and close turn around and you're tiny, turn around and you're a young wife with
Everybody, keep flowing.
turn around and you're a young wife.
Every time alto is nice and powerful. Good. And then Ruth's moment. Yes, lovely. Sorry to cut you off. Okay, fine. So do you hear that it's slowing down again a little bit? It is happening not on downbeats, but on anything that comes later. Turn around. Turn around. Those things need to move quickly into the next downbeat. Turn around and you're a young wife with babes of your own. If you keep moving through those short notes, we'll be in much better shape. Solo trio, nice job, thank you. So we'll work on some cohesiveness with all three of you in this particular style, so we'll find a little time to just sing it together, and that might be next week at rehearsal or something like that. The soloists were the only people who sped up slightly. Yeah, and there's reason for that. It's because, have you done this together before? A couple times, right, good. Have you done it together in front of everyone? No. Right, so what happens is, and this is a good reminder for us, what happens is when we're in front of lots of people, we really want to make it do really good. And so we get sometimes sped up a little bit. That will happen to you in the dress rehearsal. Well, maybe, or it'll happen in the concert, but hopefully not. And so that's great. So the more we do this, that I take care of itself. I'm not worried about it. I think, like I said, the main thing for you all will be balance, which we'll do on that Monday night dress rehearsal, just to make sure the voices are balanced in the right way. But you don't need to adjust anything for that right now. So it's nice. Yeah? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, just a little tentative, and that's what I mean. The tempo stuff, we'll correct itself next time. It was very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Yes, applause. Okay, I just want to do from the beginning up to the solo part, and then we're going to go on to our next piece. Thank you. Yes.
One quick question.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Page 26, number 45.
Uh-huh.
The word my.
Uh-huh. So the word my, when you have it in this song, what vowel should we hold? Ah. It's like the word is ma, and then the very last second you're going to go e. Going out of my. In singing, that's, well, in diction, we call that a diphthong. It has two vowel sounds in it. And if we go to the second one early, it's not so good for singing. My door. That's what we want to avoid, right? So my door. Thank you. Good. Can we go from the beginning? And dance in your heart. By the way, when we're on risers and crammed, we can't go like this, as much as we might like to. I really don't want them to fall down. So we need to feel this kind of movement in a very little physical space, but it really has to be there. One more time with Ruth. 2. Good job. Yes, altos. Good. Good. Arlen, do you want us to do that one more time so that we can get a video of it for the internet to get so many people to come to our concert? And can you all try to do that, please, without your music? Because I forgot to say that last time. So be brave. This is the moment. We have a rehearsal next week, a rehearsal the following week with the band, and then a dress rehearsal and a concert. Okay, this is the time. Here we go. Great. Look brave from the beginning. That was beautiful flow. Nicely done with Ruth. You can stand it. Sorry, let's try that again. Here it goes. Nice, very good. Yeah, it's lovely. Have a seat. Yeah, and lots of really great flow and musicality when you're not staring at your music. Beautiful. Nice job. Please do Julian of Norwich next. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'd like to try to sing through this. And I'd like you to try to look at it briefly now and then not look at your music. Because this is one that we've done in segments without music before. So I want you to pretend this is a dress rehearsal. Okay? Well, you pretend, and we're going to go, okay, it goes like this. So take 30 seconds now and look through your music, and then be brave, and then try it without your music, and nothing will happen to you if you make a mistake. I will try to help you silently. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's sit up straight for this one. You're just standing for a little bit. So just when you sit up straight, you can get a really good singing posture by sitting on your sits bones, as they call it in Feldenkrais or these other body alignment, Alexander technique methods. So as opposed to like crunching your back. All right, with Ruth.
all shall be well again, I know.
And we hold on. Yes, very nice. Okay. So, a bunch of you just made this face at me, which is great. Here's my feedback. That was quite good. You remembered lots of things. There were some moments where we weren't quite sure what was happening, but if we really, most of the time in about a second or two, you knew what was happening. Okay? I'm going to ask you to keep working without your music for a second on what I'm about to ask you to do. Okay? It's going to build pathways that will help. The thing that most needed from my perspective was energy and enthusiasm for spring. Yay! And less fear. So it's like, so you did a great job of being brave and putting down your music. Good. Now, can you be brave and express joy? Jim.
The last page, the last talk,
Yep.
didn't get that rhythm.
Yeah, that's right. So the very last time through the full chorus, basses wait a beat, and the altos also wait a beat. And some altos got it, and I don't know if any basses got it, but we wait for a minute. So basses, we go, bells of Norwich and let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Do you remember that, basses? There's just a little pause. Okay, 50-50. There's just a little pause, only the last time through. Only the last time through the full chorus. Okay? Altos, do you remember that too? All shall be well again, I know. A little pause there, only the last time. Nice! Could you try from the beginning one more time? Every time, sorry? Without the music, yeah. Every time you say the word bells, can it be loud and accented? Loud are the bells of Norwich and the people. Right. And same especially, ring out bells of Norwich and... That's a big one. Whatever the key is, I don't know any more rhythm, so. Loud are the bells, thank you. All right, so from the beginning, like when you say the word loud, okay, from the beginning with Ruth. No fear, joy. Are you happy it's spring? Yeah. I'm so happy it's spring. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it is spring and not just like winter and summer. We'll see. Check your face. Does it look happy? Ring. Love like the yellow daffodil. That's it, altos. Everybody. Instrumental. Stay connected and happy looking. All this amazing music is happening and it makes me so happy. This is where the chorus is. That's right. Do you know what comes next? Ring. bases. That's it. Together. We'll figure out an ending. Yeah. And we smile, we stay engaged, and then it's over. Yes! Uh-huh. You got it? That's pretty good. Was everybody perfect at everything? No, but you know what I heard? I heard like a couple loud mistakes, which I loved. That's great. That's what we need. I'm dead serious. That's what we need, okay? Because then we know, and we can kind of know sort of what happened. And if we shrink back, then we're not gonna get there. So that's perfect. And otherwise, I heard a lot of really confident, right-sounding things. That one is like almost ready. Yeah? Yes? Sorry? Yes, so I'm going to give you a cutoff on the last note. You're going to end before the instrumentalists, the very last note of the song. That's great, thank you. Next, hold on. Okay, you've got a friend, please. Yeah, no, well, no. So I'm hoping that the band will play with it, and I have a chart, but we'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Right now, Ruth, it's just chords. There's not like a written out thing right now, but we can talk about it. Yeah, thank you. Not yet. Let's see how it goes. Hello, quartet. Hello. We have some microphones. We have 3 microphones operational tonight. So maybe, yeah, maybe.
Well, we have the same part.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Good point. Okay. Okay, ready? Sopranos and altos. Remember, like a fresh interpretation of the opening as best you can. We're not just trying to mimic what we know. One more time, Ruth. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3.
And you need a helping hand. Nothing is going wrong.
Hold on. Wait. Just sopranos, right? Just sopranos at the beginning, and just basses, right? Okay. Yes. So we're humming, right? Did I say ooh at one point?
No.
Yeah, let's hum. Thank you. Sometimes I say different things, so that's helpful. Thank you. That's good. And soloists, don't hold the microphone up until your solo part. Okay, so keep it down for now. Yeah. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. When you're down. That's it. Okay. So right off of B3. That's the intro. I'll give you 1, 2, 3.
When you're down and troubled, and you need a helping hand.
Yeah, good. Awesome. So we slow down a bit, sopranos. So stick right with me. This is tricky because Ruth and I were just talking a little bit about this, but we don't have like, right now, and I think we'll keep it a little bit like this meeting, there's not a super defined like going on in the background, and that's on purpose. So I want you to rely a little bit on me to keep the tempo going, pulse going, okay? One more time, ready? 1, 2, 3.
When you're down and troubled, and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going wrong. Close your eyes and see me. Soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest hour.
Everybody now.
You just wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I and call my name out loud and sing my name, come knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will.
Unison.
Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you and take your soul if you let them, so don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. And I'll be there. Yes, I will. And I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. 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 You've
Okay. Not bad. Let's, first of all, quartet, nice job. Let's work backwards, and I'll get to some of your spots that you have questions on. Yes, well done. As we go. So can we just do this ending part? Sopranos, we're going to start to slow down. We're going to go, this is page 41 if you're looking at music. You don't need to be. Page 41 if you're looking at music. And we're going to go from measure 102, which is the last time through the you've got a friend, you've got a thing. Yes? Okay. Thank you. So sopranos, it should go, you've got a friend. One measure for friend. Okay? Thank you. Can everybody track from there? Could we have our notes at 102? This is the last time through this. Ready? 1, 2. You've got a friend. And we start to slow down. Sopranos. You've got a friend. Right. So sopranos are going to go like this. It's going to be like this. Ready? You've got a friend. You've got a friend. And altos, are we putting the word friend on where the tenors and basses put it, or are we putting it sooner? Do you have a definitive answer to that?
Nope.
Okay, can we put it with the tenors and basses? So altos, I want you to do this. You've got a friend. Okay, so you hold it off for a little while there at the end. You've got a friend, you've got a friend. Thank you. Try that one more time, just that part at the end. Ready, sopranos? 1, 2. You've got a friend, you've got a friend. Good, without me. I probably screwed you up more than I ought to anyway. 1, 2. You've got a friend, you've got a friend. That's very nice. Tenors, I'm sorry some of you are blocked, you won't be in the concert. Oh well, I hope you won't be in the concert. We'll see. Good. That's nice. Now, working backwards just a little bit more, if you were using music, can you please not use it this time? On page 40, that doesn't mean anything to you because you're not using music, the last time through the chorus. You just call. I want to say one thing before we start this. Are you James Taylor, Carole King fans?
Yes.
Me too, very much. And one of the things that I always respect about their music making is I've seen each of them in gigantic venues, really like tons and tons of people there in these huge venues. And it's like James Taylor with a guitar on a stool. Right, and I've never once seen him go, even on like some of the stronger, like more powerful songs, just go like giant venue. You just call. Guitar, I'm relaxed. This is great. Finger picking. You just call out my name. Everything come to me. Do you understand? Carole King, same. Although I'm not saying it's not ever loud or exciting or anything. It's just, it's never bigger than it can be. And it doesn't matter, right? It's not a problem. You do not need to overexert yourself to sing this song. Does that make sense? We do this with Mystic Chorale, this huge group of singers, because if all of us bring like the amount of passion and energy that we need to, we add our voices together and we get something really good and powerful. Yeah? So I want you to sing this last chorus with that in mind. I want to tell you some things I did not say. I did not say quieter. I did not say faster or slower. I did not say louder. Okay? I said calmer, basically. For you. Do not try to overdo it. Here are your notes one more time. Nice. Ready? And 1, 2. You just call my name. Good. Sopranos, can you be the loudest voice? Yes. That's beautiful. It's still calm, but it's loud. Little crescendo. Relaxed. That's right, that's the idea. Loop it. And I'll be there, yes, I will. And I'll be there, yes, I will. Tenors and altos listen to each other. Nice. Sopranos, at the end, does the word friend come before my downbeat or on it? So for sopranos, before. Altos, does friend, oh, well, you sing friend a lot later than everybody else. It comes on the downbeat later, okay? So at the very end, sopranos, I'm slowing down, but don't slow down too much. You're gonna see this from me, ready? It's gonna go, you've got a friend, you've got a friend. So the word friend needs to still stay ahead of that beat, even though we're slowing down. Got it? Terrific. That's lovely. That feel is exactly right. Did it feel different to you? If the whole concert is like, do I have this memorized? Loud are the bells of Norwich, you've got a friend. It's gonna be a very stressful 2 hours. This is designed to be like calm, yes? Okay, thank you. Let's do some announcements. Well done, quartet. That was really nice, thank you.
Hello? Yay. Okay. I love standing up here. You want to announce? Okay. Michael is still not back with us, so you're stuck with me for all the announcements again today. We have concert dress update. We're sticking with the greens, any shade, but we're also giving you the choice of using blue. Any shade of blue, any shade of green. We've done that before. Looks really nice, okay? And again, try to stay away from the real pale colors just because whatever it is they do. They don't look great. So those are the 2 colors. You'll see 2 color wheels in next week's news and notes. Check your name, spelling, and voice part on the attendance sheets if you haven't done so already. The final list will be going into the program this week, so please do that tonight. And voice part is more for Mary and I, stage managing, so that's really important that we know how many of each section we'll be singing with. If you know you're not going to be singing in the concert, please do let us know that as well. You can email me at info@mysticchorale.org, and I will get that message. Keep talking up the concert, but I'm going to leave that for Arlen to do. Thank you to George, Katie, Jai, Cindy, Joyce, Jim, and David for leading the review sessions tonight. I think everybody, from what I've heard, really benefited from that. Next week's meet and greet is at the Zomsa. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. What is it? Zomsa. Okay, restaurant and bar. Cuisine from Nepal, India, and Tibet, and it's in Arlington Center, across from Cafe Nero. So join for that. Now Mary has a very quick announcement to make, then Arlen and Olivia, and then I'll be back.
Hi. We've got the sign-up sheets out back for chairs, so if you think you're going to need a chair for the concert, make sure you sign up. But we're also going to ask you a little bit differently this season. If you think that maybe you'd be okay without a chair, if you think maybe you could make it through the concert, it's about 45 minutes intermission, 45 minutes. So if you think you can do that without a chair, let me know. If you want a chair for the tech rehearsal and don't need one for the concert, we can be very flexible with all of this chair stuff. So we want to try and have a few less chairs the night of the concert. So that's the big thing on that for tonight. Thanks.
So here I am again. Hi.
Hi, Arlen.
You know what I'm going to say. I will say that as an outsider this season, which I'm really sorry about, I think it sounds fabulous. It's really going to be a great concert. Sadly, I'm going to be out of the country. Not sadly, I'm going to be out of the country, but I'm going to be out of the country. But I will look forward to watching the live stream recording. But it's going to be a fantastic concert. Already, we're 15% above where we were last season at this time in terms of ticket sales. Keep it going. Keep it going. We really want to fill the house. It's a Tuesday night. It's not
some people, it's actually easier for some others. If you have people who say, well, I can't make it on a Tuesday night, remind them about the live stream because it's a live from thereafter. So we really want people to come. So I'm very happy to say that the posters are gone. That means you've all been doing your job. If there are any left, if you had a little hoard at home, bring them back next week. Other people will use them and we'll pass them along. What I do want to say is we have another event coming up, which we're very excited about. Nick Page is coming back and he's going to do one of his famous Beatles sings. And we have some flyers for that. So if you're so inclined, please, we've got a bunch of them at the back of the room. We will have them each week for the next couple of weeks. And at the concert, we want to make sure, it's always a great time, but it's wonderful when lots of people can enjoy it. So
name the guitarist.
Oh, well, Gary Backstrom, who's unbelievable, is on the guitar. And he streams the words, and he puts them,
Projects them.
projects the words on the wall. So even if you don't remember every single word of Beatles as I do, you will just be fine. So have a great concert, everybody. I will miss you, and but I'll be insisting.
Thank you, Arlen, and happy trip.
Oh, wait a minute.
And one more thing.
Yeah, sorry. So you've noticed that I've been a little intrusive with taking lots of videos. If you're on Facebook, like our Facebook page, and you will see all those videos. Like those videos, pass them along. I'm considering them previews of coming attractions. So I will post one of those tonight that I took, and another one just before I leave on Tuesday. Thanks.
Thank you.
So I have some really nice news for everybody. And the nice news is Mike and I are 90% sure that for our signature piece, Every Day is a Day of Thanksgiving, Louise Grasmere will be singing solo, and Donnell will be on piano. We'll know for sure in a couple of days, but we're pretty certain that they'll be here. And is that exciting or what?
Very exciting. I forgot to say hello to all of our virtual singers, so everybody can say hello. And my last order of business, we need 6 people to help reset the chairs. We'll start over here. 1, 2, 3. Did I see anybody over here? 4, 5. Come on. I already got you. 1 more. 6. Okay. And 7. 7's good. Does anybody need a ride tonight? Where are you going? Anybody going to Waltham? Okay, you connected? Anybody else? Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Great. Can we please have an enthusiastic round of applause for all of our volunteer board members and helpers and producers to this concert? Yes. Some of you know because you've done it, but if you haven't done it, you really have no idea the work it takes for each of these individual people to do what they've done. And I've said this last season, I have been in organizations where everybody stares at the director and goes, what do we do about the things that you just heard announcements about? And these people work really hard to make sure that you have a terrific experience in all the ways that we get to have it here in the group. So I'm really grateful for them, and I know you all are too. And then we need one more round of applause for our section leaders and everybody who's helped with sectionals. We all learn this music in different ways, and some of us know it really well by coming to rehearsals and engaging in this block of time on Tuesday evenings. Some of us know it really well by using our recordings and going home and learning our music, and some of us learn best by being in a group setting like that. And again, those are volunteers who are willing to give up loads of their own time to make things happen, to help you learn in the best way possible. So we're grateful for them too, so thank you. Last but definitely not least, an A natural, and a C natural, and an E natural walk into a bar. Some of you are laughing because you know the punchline. And the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve minors here." There it is. Very good. Yes, that's a music theory joke for you. Those notes make a minor chord. A, C, E. Ha. Okay, very good. Let's please take a look at Try to Remember. So in 2 weeks, when we have our band here, included in our band is also our guest artists, Keith Murphy and Becky Tracy, who will be here. Keith will be with us that first rehearsal night here. And as part of his work with us, he will be adding guitar to some of our pieces, which you'll be able to hear. But he'll also be helping us with what we're basically describing as community sing songs that will be happening there. So you have some words for them in the back of your program. You do not need to stress about them or find particular ones right now. We will not do all. I think you have 5 or 4. We will not do all of those in the setup here. And all of the songs will be taught to you and have you sing along for a chorus and taught to the audience at the show. And the idea will be, hey, everybody sing along right now. They're not refined like the pieces that we're doing right now. They are not, there's not an expectation of perfection. There's an expectation of joy and enthusiasm and community singing that will bring really everybody who walks into the room that night together. The other piece that fits into that category is Nick Page's piece that he'll be doing, Let the Life I Lead Speak for Me, maybe. It might be a different, but he may have changed his mind, I'm not sure. But in any case, it will be one that he wants to teach to the audience and you, sort of at the same time, maybe. So I just wanted to prepare you for that because I don't want anybody going, I don't know those songs. Exactly, you don't. The idea is we're going to sort of put those together in an organic way with the audience who also doesn't know them. Unless we want to make it a requirement that they've learned all the songs before they buy their ticket. I think that might hurt us financially, I don't know. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? You got that? Terrific. Okay, here we go with the beginning of Try to Remember. Let's go right from your entrance, Ruth. Okay. Yeah, right from the beginning. 2, 3.
Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow.
Yes, that's you all. Nice job, George. Don't be stunned by George. Yes. Don't be stunned by George. Be ready to come in on your next entrance. That's very good. Could we go when life was slow? From there, and then with this little part. Good. And 1, 2.
When life was slow and oh so mellow.
Watch me for cutoffs. Yeah, good. So thank you. So right there, we're going to go a lot faster, and actually, we're going to move forward through the 2 measures before the end. And this is hard because Ruth is behind you. So I'm going to turn off the sound. You're fine. Okay. I won't block you. How about that? So can we do from this is measure 41. This is the higher follow sopranos and altos. Here we go. 1, 2, and go. Follow. Speeding up a bit. That's it, this is very good. The fall of September made us know. In December, our hearts remember and try to remember, and if you remember. Lovely. That's nice. Were you like using your music a lot or no? Some of you yes, some of you know. We're gonna try it again without music in a second. Yes. Oh, that's a great question. So callow, I always, hold on, I'm gonna read you the sentence where it is. The question is what callow means, and I don't know where it comes from, but it's like green. It's like not, yeah, wet behind the ears, like not very experienced, right? That's my understanding, anyway. So young in this particular instance. Great question. Yes. Basses, your chromatic descending line was excellent the second time through, and we sort of missed it the first time through. So I'm just gonna know that it was great the second time, and I think maybe we just needed to remember how it goes for a second. We'll look at it together. You what? Okay. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I wanted to address is we had a question about how to square the lyrics with the feel of the song. And I think, this is sort of my own interpretation. Do you know the Fantastics? Do you know the show? A little bit? Okay. So there's a bit of emphasis, with our season, we're talking about, the Seasons of Change title and the way that things shift over time, right? I think the lyrics of this song and part of the message of the show is that it's not necessarily happy or sad. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not just like life is not happy or sad, time is not happy or sad, but that there are moments of both sort of inherent in it. So I think, and I would have to talk to the arranger, but I think what we should use as a concept here is that we have this slow section, which might be a little, maybe slightly more melancholy or at least full of yearning and longing, and then this second section in the middle, which starts with lyrics about December, but actually says that in December you should remember the good times, right? Basically. And so I think we kind of sing the words to both, in both ways. So what I'm thinking in my head is when we get to that fast, bouncy part, we're sort of thinking about maybe more positive, more optimistic, more energetic times. And the slower parts that we sing, although we're maybe remembering something that, I don't know, was longer ago or that we're yearning for, or that was a little more melancholy. Does that make sense to everyone? So we're gonna try it again without music. And let's stand or sit up straight and see if we can give a performance of this. Now, you are likely, in a chromatic, bouncy, fast-moving song where you're not looking at your music, you are likely to miss a note or two in the middle. And when I play, Ruth never does this, but when I play piano, I miss some notes. And the key that my teacher always told me is you gotta figure out what to skip, okay, and how to not lose tempo. That's step one of 35 or whatever steps that you need to know how to do. And so as you're doing this, do not dwell on the one little chromatic moment that maybe you weren't sure about, and try to get the big patterns that pop out. That's how we memorize this song. Okay? Be brave. 2, 3.
Hard to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Hard to remember the kind of September when grass was green and rain was yellow. Hard to remember.
That's it, Pixels.
Time of September when you were a tender and mellow fellow.
Watch me for dynamics.
Hard to remember, and if you remember, then follow, Deep in December, it's nice to remember. The snow will follow.
Good. Be brave. You know it.
It's nice to remember.
Hurt. The heart is hollow. Deep.
December, it's nice to remember.
The fire. Getting louder each measure. Off. Deep. Our hearts.
Hard to remember, and if you remember. Then
And I'll probably hold that chord for as long as it sounds pretty. It's really nice. That was wonderful. Have a seat. Thank you so much. Do you feel good about that? Yeah. Yeah, George, nice job. Thank you so much. Hi.
Who is the male singer that popularized that?
This is Jerry Orbach, is the person who I.
Oh, Jerry. Oh.
Do you know Jerry Orbach? So did Jerry Orbach open this? Jerry Orbach was an actor on Law and Order, and so I'm ready. So there are 3 segments here, depending on how old you are. Jerry Orbach, I think, opened this role in the Fantastics. I think opened it. This role in the Fantastics. Jerry Orbach was an actor on Law and Order. Dirty Dancing, yes, Dirty Dancing, and maybe, I don't know, maybe that's like it's connected to Law and Order generation. And he was also the candlestick Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast, and performed with Angela Lansbury in that role, which was pretty great. So there you have it. Okay, lovely. Feel good? That was great. Yes. Ah, say more, Ruth.
Well, they're reminiscing in their own age, and then they think back, and there's sort of a flashback in the distance. You hear the music from the dance at the summer camp years ago, or whatever. So then they're back in the present.
I love that. I love that. So in case you didn't hear all of that, Ruth said that Ruth said that to her, the middle part sounded like a flashback. Like you're thinking about this older time, and then you kind of go back to like the dance or to the kind of carefree moment of youth, and then you could sort of pull out of it at the end, which I think is beautiful. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, I love that. Let's think about that. That's better than whatever I said. Very good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're flying. That's great. Can you do a Shokin farewell, please? Are you feeling that these are like getting to a point of ready? Yes. Good. Now, I want to say, while you're taking out a Shokin farewell, one thing that I said last season that proved popular or maddening, I'm not sure which, is, or both, is that our goal in like this moment of the process is to get a critical mass of correctness. Okay? And what I mean by that is the goal of the organization, of the chorale, is not that every person sing every note correctly every time when we get to rehearsal 8. Yeah. Right? We want to support you to learn all the notes and to sing them correctly. We want a consensus of correct notes to come out. And then I'm going to start talking to you when I hear a consensus of correct notes. I'm going to start talking to you about shape and interpretation and emphasis and dynamics and all of that kind of stuff that we've been doing most of tonight. Okay? If you are missing something, like if you're not sure about a section, please do not think that like I'm ignoring you or that it doesn't matter or anything like that. You probably have another section right that somebody else doesn't quite feel good about. Do you get what I'm saying? The idea here is just that when we have limited time at the end of the process, we move to shape a really great concert. And so if you're feeling not too confident about anything, that's the moment to go to your practice resources. That's the moment to have a brief check-in with your section leader about how a small section might go. That's the moment to work on those kinds of things and straighten out those questions. Okay, Jim?
If you're unsure on this piece, where we're coming in,
Yeah.
21 on page 87?
Yeah, so let's go over a Shokin farewell, and everybody look at your music for a second, or if you're not looking at your music, just follow along with me with the words. The beginning is the solo quartet, where it says possible solo quartet. This is the solo quartet. You all come in at measure 21, which is on page 87. The words are, "My thoughts will return." That's where the whole chorale will join. Okay? Everybody with me so far? Anybody confused? Put your hand in the air. Great. Okay. Then you all sing the rest of page 87 and most of page 88. You're going to sing the chord at the bottom of page 88 on the word done. So you're going to sing the moonlight and music and dancing are done. And you're going to sing that for 3 beats. And then you're going to stop without doing the key change. Okay, we'll practice that in a second. Got it? Anybody confused? Yes? Correct. So just sing done on the first note and don't change notes. That's right. Very good.
Watch Mike.
Yes. Oh, watch me. Yeah, sure. That's true. When in doubt, I'll be up here like this. Okay? Good. The next thing that will happen is an instrumental only section. Okay? And everybody check in with me for 1 second because I want you to hear this right now. This instrumental only section may be expanded. It might be longer than is what's written in your music. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. We're going to figure that out with the band. Okay? How will you know what to do? Watch, because when you're supposed to sing, I'm going to go like this. Okay? Good. So I promise, if we expand it, I will tell you exactly by how much and exactly what's happening. But if that is confusing to you in like a dress rehearsal time, when you have 8 million other things to think about, just go, oh, watch, and then I'll come back in. Okay? So then you start singing again at what is measure 46. And you're going to say, will every song we've sung. Okay? That's everybody in the chorale. That's the bottom of page 89. Okay? So from the bottom of page 88 to the bottom of page 89 is instrumental. You come back in on measure 46. Will every song we've sung. Tenors and basses are singing. Okay? Sopranos and altos sing, will every song we've sung. And then tenors and basses go, stay with us forever. Okay? Anybody confused? I'm here. Wow, good. Okay, and then you sing to the end. Got it? Let's give it a try. Quartet people, start with your microphones here. We share, yeah, great. We'll have 4 for you in the concert. Start with the microphones here. When the quartet ends and the whole crowd comes in, just put them down on your side for now. When, excuse me, in the performance, you'll probably just take a small step back from Okay, here we go. With Ruth. Sorry, Ruth. I always start this a little bit too fast. Let's go a hair slower. 2, 3.
The sun is sinking low in the sky above us shall fly. The pine and the willows will fly. It's a whisper in the wind of promises unspoken, and the love that will always be in my heart. I will declare the sound of your laughter. As time and as time will remember, long ever after, and music and dancing are done. Every song we sung, dancing my dreams or my arms until
Okay, here is 78. Nice job, quartet. Yeah. And again, I think like primary concern is just how we balance with each other, that which we'll handle in the dress rehearsal. You seem like you're pretty confident on notes. Do you feel that way? I want to get us in the. I'm going to make a general note about tempo, which will be for all of us right now. So here's 78. Ready? So that's, here, let me get us, this is what they've suggested. So, we're not likely to actually go that slow, but the point is, this is, and this goes with our theme, this is an end of summer song, and you need to be like sitting on your porch with your Coca-Cola, as my teacher would say, or your gin and tonic, whatever you prefer. Looking out at the lake, or the field, or the grass, or whatever. Okay, and this song needs to be a big, peaceful moment. Okay? And I don't want us to like white knuckle through it. I think we white knuckled a little bit because we're a little bit unsure of this one. We've had like a little bit less time on it than some other ones. So right now, my goal for rehearsal is to get us to feel confident on it, so that we can not sing louder, but slow it down and feel calm. Okay? Let us please start from the beginning, and maybe our quartet, no pressure, can demonstrate that for us. A slightly slower tempo and a relaxed feel. Is that okay? So Ruth and I will I'll try to set with Ruth the right. Ruth is doing a great job of following me, and I have a tendency to go too fast on this song. For like deep-seated reason. We could someday in therapy we can talk about that. Yeah, okay. Here we go. 2, 3.
The sun is sinking low in the sky above the sun, and the willows blossom we will walk into whisper in the wind of promises unspoken and a love that will always remain in my heart. My thoughts will return to the sound of your laughter. As one and a time to remember.
Good job.
Music and dancing of love.
You can hear crickets in the background.
Every song we sung,
Gentle.
you dance in my dreams, for my heart until then. Mountains I see, over the waves or shores I shine, they wander and I will be keeping the magic of music alive and revive.
Okay, much better. Did you feel that more relaxed moment? We want that difference in the concert so that things don't sound the same. That's quite different from the other songs that we're doing, okay? So we need to correct a couple things, which we will do. Yes? Yes, great. The point was one that I was just thinking about as we finished this song, which is having trouble going from farewell to
Yes.
okay? So what we need to do is breathe one beat early before we go on to the hum. So we're gonna go, farewell. And the tricky thing there is that Ruth is gonna continue on, okay? So we need to do that on our own. It's not gonna be a stop of the music because the instrumental part carries forward. So can you try that, please, from, actually, let's go back a little bit more and we'll remember that at the end. Can you go back, please, to, if you're looking at music, page 89, where you come back in. This is, will every song we've sung, and the tenors and basses. Yeah, and that part, tenors and basses, sounds a little rocky. Stay with us forever. Okay? Let's hear that one. So could I have the ooh at measure 46, the ooh for tenors, Ruth? And do you mind playing the part once? Right. And so tenors, you have the melody. What? Tenors on the melody, right at that moment. Stay with us forever. And the sopranos and altos will drop out, and we wanted to seem just as strong. Okay? Great, let's try from those oohs to the end. Yes? Can we what? Yes, do you want to do it once? Okay. Ooh, tenors try the oohs at 46. Ready, go. Stay with us forever. Dance sing so in my arms until then. Yeah? Good. All right, let's try everybody from there. This is measure 46, where you come back in. Will every song we've sung. Ready? And 1, 2. Stay with us forever. We dance in my dreams on my arms until then. I see over the lake, stars shine, they wander. Watch me. And I believe in of music for even That's the right idea, okay? Hold on. Yeah, do you know Renee Fleming? Yes. Do you know the singer Renee Fleming? Yes. Renee Fleming is an opera singer, but has done Broadway, musical theater, and lots of things like, you know, she'd be on the top 3 list of like, we're hosting an Olympics, would you like to sing something at it? Or there's a big event in New York City and we need like an American singer, like top of the list kind of person. So you probably have seen her somewhere on the news or something. She and other really high-level professional singers, you get pretty good at like, I'm doing this powerful opera aria and it's like in your face. But the thing that's really hard is this kind of slow, connected sound that is not super loud, but is full of life and vibrancy. So like, imagine, this is my very bad Renee Fleming impression. There's a difference between, will every song we've sung stay with us forever, and a sustained line that goes all the way through those things. Will every song we've sung. Do you feel the difference in that? And sometimes when we're in an ensemble, we think I just have to go, bum, 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 and then I got it right. But what this song needs is that, will every song we've sung, going to the word sung, that really important word that we get to there, and a connected line that's musical in between. Do you understand what I mean by that? That's super advanced music performance concept. But if you just think about it, it may help us in this song. That is different than try to remember in some ways. Okay? But it's just a different sort of way of thinking about it. Yeah. Yes?
I have a question about the background of this design effect. What kind of emotion are you put in what picture? You were describing here the moment peacefully in the late summer. But I heard earlier, and I referred back at the lecture, this is from the Civil War by Ken Burns, which gives me the idea that this is a pause between hell.
So this piece of music was used in, so the question is about the interpretation, what we mean about it. This piece of music was used in the Ken Burns Civil War series. It's why it became particularly famous. It was written, do we have any notes about this? Yeah, it was written in 1983. You don't have a note about this. It was written in 1983 at a music camp called Ashoka. And my mother-in-law was there when they wrote it. And maybe some of you were, I don't know. Anybody? No. So Jay Unger is the composer. And the piece was written at a folk music camp. And Ken Burns heard it and liked it and put it in the Civil War series. So it does not come from the Civil War, though many people think it does. It does not. And it is not connected to that particular event in any way really, other than from that video. Now, a lot of people coming to the concert will know it from that video. However, I think the way that it's used in that documentary, where it's really famous, is meant to do the same thing. It's meant to like elicit this like folk feeling of old timiness that Ken Burns kind of really made popular in that particular series. So we're going to focus on the composition of the piece, why it was written, and the words that you have came later. It's a fiddle tune originally, but it was written at the end of camp and played at the end of camp in the late summer. Yeah.
Jay Elmer said that when he wrote it at the end of the season, then especially sentimental season for him. Sometimes he cried throughout the entire time he was writing it.
Yeah. So it just said that Jay Unger said he wrote it at the end of the season, and that he cried the whole time he was writing the piece. This is common. A very emotional sort of moment there. So I want to do the whole thing once without music in 1 second. We're going to get Jai's.
But they always played it at the last of the last song. And Ashokan is in the Catskills.
Ashokan's in the Catskills, and they always played it last. That's right. It's very much an end of an experience kind of thing. This will be toward the end of our concert as well. Okay? Can we stand or sit up, whatever you prefer? We're going to try the whole piece. Yeah, just yes. Yes. The tenors can't see me. Soloists, can you back up? Like all the way. That would be great. Thank you. Better tenors? Hi. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay. Thank you. Ready? Beginning. Yeah, you can still curve in so you can see each other. Yep. Okay, fine. Fine. That's good. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Connected lines. Try without music, by the way.
The sun is sinking low. The willows now soon we will part. There's a whisper in the wind of promises unspoken, and a love that will always remain in my heart. My cause will return to the sound of your laughter. The magic of moving as one, and the time to remember long ever after. And music and dancing are love.
Try and put down your music and be brave, and just see what happens. It will help you learn something.
Every song we
That's good. Crescendo. Until then. Under the moon. The mountains lie sleeping. Over the lake. Stars shine. They wonder if you and I will be keeping online the magic of music. Leave them behind. Altos and tenors. Yeah, have a seat, thank you. Nice, so that one needs a little pathway building, but it's pretty good, and you have the right feel now, which is great. Thank you, they'll take that. Well done, good work. Okay, every day is a day of Thanksgiving, please, page 93. Many of you in this room have worked with Donnell before, and if you haven't, you're in for a treat. I know I look very young, but I first worked with Donnell 15 years ago. 15 years ago. And yeah, I was 3. And, yeah, exactly. But I have run into Donnell many places in my professional career, and he is really a terrific musician, a great person, and it'd be exciting to get to work with him on this piece. So I would like us to make sure that our notes feel comfortable and confident, and we will, I believe, hopefully, I mean, we will in some way have him help us shape this, and I hope that'll be at multiple rehearsals. That's what we're figuring out right now. So. Yeah, let's try from the beginning and we'll see what we know and remember. Basses, do you remember that there was an option, one point, to either sing soprano down an octave or tenor down an octave, okay? I want you to try what you've been practicing. Pick one of those. Go with the person next to you if you're like, what is he talking about? Go with the person next to you or whatever you remember, that's okay. When we work with Donnell on this piece, he may shape it differently. Yeah? So he might say, basses, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Basses, do this. And we're going to go, okay, and do it. Yes? Does that make sense? He might loop things in different ways. He might do something differently than what you want to do. And we're going to try. And I'm here to say, well, that might not really work if we get into that situation. Do you understand? Great. So here we go. Let's start from the beginning with Ruth. Yeah, you can stand or sit up straight, whatever you like. You can go with. Every time you have a long note, can it move? Every day. Crescendos, diminuendos, most of the time it'll be a crescendo. Every day is a little bit boring. Can you grow? Show me that right at number 1. Oh yeah, sorry, Ruth. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, whoa. Yes. Do that again. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. Every day. Keep going. Is a day of Thanksgiving. Here we go. Grow. God's been so good to me. Every day He's blessing me. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Go sopranos. Glorify the Lord today. Yeah, what are we going to do on that today? That's a long note. Are we going to grow? We're going to grow a little bit, right? Today. Just a little. Maybe not as much as every day, because it's the end of the phrase. That's nice. Can you emphasize rhythms that are funky? God's been so good to me. That's like, ba-dum-bum-bum. A little bit like that. That's like, it doesn't line up right with the beat, right? Can you emphasize those things when they come in? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Can you try number 1? Here's our everyday thing. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. God's been so good to me. Let's do something different. Funky rhythm. He opens the door that I receive. He's blessing me. That's it. Go. He keeps blessing me. Blessing me. Go sopranos. Take the time to glorify the Lord today. Every day is a day of thanksgiving. Good. Pause for 1 second. Pause 1 second. We're going to do this one more time before we go. Every day is a day of thanksgiving. I don't believe you. I know it's 9:30. Can you be really believable for 30 seconds? And then go home. Ready? Number one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Every day is a day of thanksgiving. 2 and 4. God's been so good to me. Got it. Every day He's blessing me. Good. Every day is a day of thanksgiving. Lord, my Lord, yes. Okay. Now, yes, very good. What will happen with this is we'll work on repeats and phrases and what we're going to loop, and Donnell will give you things to watch for and all that kind of stuff. So, very good. Thank you. Good work tonight, Mystic. We'll see you next week. Keep it up. Thank you, Ruth. Oh.